Welcome back to Apex Alchemy. Today we have the Crispy Donut Community Hansen knife that I picked up at Blade Show last month. I liked the look of it. Reminded me of the Desert Warrior. But it's OEM'd by QSP. And the one that they had on the table was really smooth. Like when I picked it up and felt it, the workings was smooth. The one I ended up with is pretty gritty. It has, I don't know if y'all be able to hear that. Like that sound, it rubs against something in there.
It's only got one liner. You know, it's got a liner on one side, and it doesn't have a liner on the other side.
I'm guessing it's rubbing the G10 maybe?
Yeah. I mean, the blade's just, I don't know why the one on the table was smoother. Maybe it had been opened 1,000 times or something like that. I mean, like, I felt worse.
Yeah.
But I felt better. But, I mean, it's a budget knife.
Yeah, it's $60, so.
Yeah. Courtney's taking the reins on this this because this couldn't be further away from being my style life. There was a Hansen Salem. Said Stevie's got a really good video on it. The Salem probably a little bit more my style. And what I do like about this company is they offer this knife without the sprinkles. You can get the colors,
Yeah, it's got 5 different color variations you can choose from on this particular knife.
Yeah, you can get one black with a black blade with black sprinkles. So it's you can get one black without any sprinkles. You can get one blue without any sprinkles. I do like the fact that they've given you a variety of choices. So it can be a more of a if you're not very fun like me and you wouldn't enjoy carrying around a sprinkly knife like me, but you still wanted to carry around a Hansen, like say you like the design, I do actually like the clip point. In a world of drop point, so drop point is the most useful blade created. Probably undebatable. It's not my favorite blade, but it's very useful. You can't go wrong with a drop point. So in a very polluted sea of drop point varieties that we have in the knife community, or in the knife world, it's refreshing to see a clip point every once in a while. It's just kind of cool, that's my favorite thing about the knife is the blade. I love the blade. It's D2, right?
Yes.
Yep, D2. It says it right there. No amount of oil has really cleaned it up.
Yeah, I tried loosening the pivot some, and you can't really loosen it much without it getting really wobbly. So you pretty much got to tighten it back to where it was. And I think the biggest thing for me is just the fit and finish, the sound that it makes. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, why people don't send us free knives. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It probably. At $60, it shouldn't have left QC, or it shouldn't have been finalized. The design could have been honed in a little bit better or whatever. This company is a marketing company, first and foremost. You get on their website, they have way less knives than they have merchandise, memorabilia, or
Gotcha,
whatever you want to call it. They got
swag.
Yeah, and to me, this knife is just floating around in a whole sea. If you want other options in this price point, and obviously if this knife is on your radar, then if you're in that budget territory where this is something that's catching your eye,
it feels good in hand.
It does. It feels really good in hand.
I like the way the feel when it's in your hand.
Yeah, there's no, and I like the way they did the jimping. The jimping's
really good
nice.
jimping.
Like, and that's what I liked about the Salem too. I haven't put my hand on it, but like there's jimping on the tip of the blade. There's jimping on the end of the blade. There's jimping here, jimping there. There's just jimping everywhere on the Salem. You know, and I kind of like that look. And I think it has a drop point. So like kind of going against what I just said, right? They did a wonderful job on the pocket clip with the it's a deep carry inset screws. There's the lanyard hole is not abrasive. It kind of goes with the flow and the shape of the knife. Is it necessary? No, but it also serves as a backspacer. It's a very fluid design. Like it's just we see it a lot. It works. There's to me it just lacks character, lacks soul. It's like this is like a perfect example. I felt the same way about the Civivi Elementum and the Desert Warrior. Like the Civivi Elementum, in my opinion, is just a whole lot of bland, and no matter how they color it, it's just a run of the mill type of design.
Yeah, but I mean, my initial impressions of it at the table, I liked the way it felt. It was really smooth, and this one may get there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Eventually, but as of right now, it holds me back using it just because of the way it feels and sounds when I'm opening it.
Right. Well, I mean, if you deal with that for a little while, carry it for a month, and just force that to be your only knife for a month, you'll form your own opinions on the. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't have any experience with QSP. The Lander that Dopey let us borrow is the only other knife that I've handled that is OEM by QSP. I've never owned a QSP. All I can say is like, it from what I could tell so far, it's like they make a quality product. Like it's not gonna fall apart on you. It doesn't feel like it's gonna fall apart. At the same time, it just doesn't feel like it has any soul. Like there's, it seems like they're playing it very safe.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense? Like there's not a lot of. I mean, with the Desert Warrior being so popular.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure which one come first, y'all. The chicken or the egg. But I'm assuming the Desert Warrior come first, and this is kind of like I saw the Crispy Donut Community's version of Medford Praetorian online, and I was like, dude, that is cool. And that's when I started following them. I think they just did one. They sold it, and I can respect that. It was a huge, knife that was toned down, but it was a Medford.
Yeah.
They did their design with it. When they're making their own knives, it does very much feel like they're playing it safe, and that's okay. I mean, I'm not gonna beat them up for that. That's playing it safe is oftentimes the best move that you can make, especially when you're starting an EDC company, because you'll not have a shortage of individuals flocking to your table. So,
like me, it was right at my size.
Yeah, and that's fine. Okay, that is the end of this. That's a proper introduction. We've had it for a month. We played with it for a month. Used it a little bit. It is sharp. It is sharp. Yep, it's sharp. It cuts fine. Very nice hollow grind. Very, very nice hollow grind that does its thing. We'll get. If you want to know more information, man, we're gonna split this up, and we'll do a series on this knife. So catch us at the deep, where we will combine the deep this time with the alternatives. So anyway, catch you on the flip side.